Hello, welcome back to another fine video for Pokemon Gold and Silver. Today we're going to go in for Tyrouge. Tyrouge is a very decent Pokemon in this game. It can evolve into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop depending on how you level up its stats. Not many people know about this. A lot of people just assume you get an egg with it, which is not true. You need to actually go through a large maze in a tunnel to actually get to this Pokemon. So what you need are some HMs and some items. So I do recommend bringing repels, and I strongly recommend bringing an escape rope. This is one of the most important things you can bring. If you do not have an escape rope, go find one, which you can easily Google. I'm not really sure exactly where some of them are, but make sure you have an escape rope or a Pokemon that knows dig. If you don't, you'll regret it greatly, because getting out of this cave is very difficult. Secondly, you do need a Pokemon that knows Flash. It'll make your life very easy. It'll make it easier, I should say. You do need a Pokemon that knows Surf, and you do need a Pokemon that knows Waterfall. Waterfall can only be used after the 8th gym, so you can only get this Pokemon in the later part of the game. I also recommend bringing a Pokemon that knows Strength, as it lets you unlock a new area and kind of explore that area for some items. Alright, let's go. So we're going to start in Ecruteak City, and we're just going to head this way. And like I mentioned in my two other videos, if there's anything you want me to find, do let me know so that I can get around to doing that in the few upcoming weeks, which will let me get all the Pokemon done for this game and we can move on to a new game. So when we surf here, we need to come into this middle cave here. And once we go in, we're going to have to use our Flash for the first time, which I'm going to use my Mr. Mime here. Alright, and this is where we surf on the side here. And we waterfall here. I should mention that the Pokemon in this area, if you're not using Repel, are in the mid-30s. So you should be aware of that before you come here. You will have to fight an NPC to get your Tyrouge, but he just has a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan around the level 30-31, so it's not too difficult. So you want to head this way. And this cave is much more confusing than I first remembered. I think I've gotten to Tyrouge legitimately once in my life when I was younger, but I have not gotten to this NPC other than that. I didn't actually remember this trek being this difficult, considering it's a child's game. It's a little bit of a difficult maze to go through. So just follow me and we'll get there shortly. If you so choose, you may pick up items on the way. I'm not, for the sake of the video, to make it as simple and easy for you guys to follow as possible. But if you want to pause the video and pick up some items, go right ahead. Just know that sometimes it'll lead you off the path and you might have to spend a few minutes getting back to the same area. Alright, we are approaching the dude. So this is the dude. You want to talk to him. Make sure you have an open slot in your party, which I should have mentioned earlier, but I'll make sure I make a comment about that at the beginning of the video. Oops. Anyway, we talked to this karate guy, Black Belt Kyo, and he sends out his Hitmonlee, which we're just going to destroy. So yeah, no, I think this Pokemon it's a unique way they introduced it into this game. There aren't many Pokemon in the franchise where you have to go through a large cave that aren't legendaries to get to him, and you have to find a trainer who gifts it to you. There are a lot of gift Pokemon in this game. Thinking back on it, there aren't too many in other games. You have Kenya, you have the Shuckle, and then you have this Tyrouge. And then the Dratini. I think that's it for gift Pokemon, actually. Which is, 4 gift Pokemon is already, makes your team of 5. You don't even have to catch a single Pokemon in the game. So he loses, and he's pretty butthurt about it, and he says he needs to train some more. But he gives us a Tyrouge for whatever reason. And I'm just going to show it to you in just a moment. Alright, here's the Tyrouge, level 10, learns tackle, and then you can see it has attack, defense, stats. So what makes Tyrouge special, if you guys aren't aware, the way it determines how it, to which one it evolves into, it depends on the attack stat and the defense stat. So when it reaches level 20, if the attack stat is higher than the defense stat, it evolves into Hitmonchan. If the defense stat is higher than the attack stat, it evolves into Hitmonlee. Now if both stats are equal, it evolves into Hitmontop. So it's just kind of a unique way this Pokemon evolves. Not many other Pokemon, I don't think any other Pokemon really has the same sort of evolution. A good way of making sure if you want to Hitmontop is to give it proteins and iron, the vitamins, right before it evolves so that it's equal, and then saving before it levels up so that you can make sure when it levels up into the right Pokemon. So if it gets an extra attack stat, you need to make sure the defense stat is one higher before it evolves. So that's just kind of how you would evolve a Tyrouge. Anyway, thank you for watching. Use escape rope now at this point to get out. If not, good luck getting out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you for our post next. See ya.